Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Let's Build in Space. That's right, we're in space. It's not the end, not really. Okay, it is the end. But it looks like space, kinda, if space was purple and completely empty of any planets or stars. Also, completely empty of the end island, the towers, and of course the dragon. Oh, and the portal, and any enderman. The reason for that is, well, the reason there's no enderman is because I'm not on survival, and I have the game set to peaceful, obviously. But the reason there is no end island or towers is because Haley, Hedgehog, Dave, Shrews, Killer Sheepy, um, and two others who I cannot remember for the moment, Robert and Aaron, all helped me destroy the end island for this Let's Play. So thanks for you guys. You are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so anyway, the plan is, the initial plan is I'm going to build a space station. And then if I'm enjoying myself, I might do some like little spaceships, maybe asteroid things, I don't know. But first things first is the space station. It's going to take a long time. So it's going to be a big old build. So I should probably explain why this is here. So if you don't know, what happens when you jump out of the end, I'll in fact show you, is you reappear on here when you come back in. So actually I won't show you, I've just realised if I go outside the end it'll take ages to get back in. And when you do reappear, it deletes a lot of blocks around it. So what I did is I completely covered this in stone, and I came back in, and it deleted a lot of blocks around it, and this is what it came up with. So I know that I can't build anything within these blocks. And that is very helpful because this is going to be our teleporty pad, our teleportation room. It's going to be the teleporter. That'll do. It's going to be the teleporter. The first things first, I need to know where the edge of the map is. The answer to that question is in this direction. Okay, so I want some things that look like kind of teleportation beams. I'm sure I saw something right. So we've got like this and this. They're options. We've got this here. Oops, not that. One thing I'm going to really enjoy about building in the end is I can literally just throw things away and they've gone forever. That's nice. This. Right, it's probably going to be one of these three here. That one lights up, which is obviously a bonus. Which is that? That's the sea lantern. That would be the first time I use the sea lantern as well. And it's animated, which is quite nice. And the other two are what? Endstone and Glowstone. Let's have a look at what the where are we? The redstone lamp looks like. You know, just because I'm curious, I'm not sure a lot of building will get done today. I think we're mostly going to be picking what we want to build out of. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for this lovely sea lantern. And they're going to be in the ceiling of our teleporter here. So let's say the teleporter, I've probably done that wrong. I'm going to get stone back. It's not going to be made out of stone entirely. The stone is literally there, like I say, to mark where I can actually build around this portal. So there we go. Now you come in and you've got space for 3 people, can be teleported at a time, or one big crate of space mush. That's what you eat in space. Space mush. Yeah. Right, so let's us decide on what the ceiling of this is going to look like. I think I want something kind of white-ish, you know, off-white, kind of like a light metal colour. Probably not that though. What's these little dots and everything? Not really like that. That's not what I'm going to do. Maybe this. Do we think? Maybe. Let's have another look through. Now I know we normally if we wanted to go for like a whitish colour, we'd obviously go for our quartz. But as you can see, the quartz is not a whitish colour in this. There's a lot of kind of metally colours, which works for a space station, so not complaining at all. What about this? Might look awful. Yep, yeah, it does. It looks awful. Good. Can mark that off the list. Let's go with, I don't know, I think maybe what we've got here might actually work. So yeah, it's going to look kind of like a big star, like a star shape, like a big X, but with more light. It's going to look like a star in the night sky. Is the whole build, and this is going to be kind of the end of one of the arms. That's why Like mainly because that's just the way it has to be because it is, as you can see, so very close to the edge of the map anyway. So yeah, it's just kind of how it has to be, and it kind of works out quite well anyway. I'm also I meant to earlier, but I forgot. I'm going to write a list of the things that you might find in space. So like, we want an oxygen farm, so that would be kind of like a big jungle kind of area, like a like a park or a jungle kind of thing. Lots of plants and trees in it to help create the oxygen. I think that's going to be in a big dome in the middle. That might be quite pretty. What else? Beds, obviously. Some kind of gravity generator will probably be quite necessary. What else? Engineering. We need lots of things that I can't think of right now. But I will write a list before the next episode, so I don't sound quite as much like a fillock when we come into it. I'm really quite underprepared for this series, to be honest. But it is the day after Boxing Day, which is my excuse. Christmas has been quite a hectic one, and my head isn't quite on straight after all the festivities. But it will be business as usual, which is mostly me doing what I'm doing now, really. Stuttering through and trying to figure out how to do YouTubing properly. Right. I'm trying to think. So, like, for example, we can't get rid of this block, right? I mean, we can. It's gone. Look. You can see through it. It doesn't exist anymore. But the second I come back into the world, that block will reappear of its own volition. So that is why we cannot get rid of it. So, like, normally I'd try to kind of round off this portal, you know what I mean? And make it look a little bit snazzier. But I have to work with the square, and I'm not normally very good at making squares work. We're going to do something. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to take, I really don't know what I've just used. Did I use one of these? I think I used one of these. Yeah, I used one of these. Okay, so I'm going to put one here, one here. I'm going to get rid of our stone. I'm going to take this around everywhere. Like so. Oh, go up, thank you. And over here. Over here. Like that. Very nice. And we're also going to do it here. 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 ER and ER. Right? Then we're going to take, let's see, we need to have a look at our walls and our fences and all those bits and bats. So let's have a look. That looks perfectly fine. That actually looks, you know what, they're kind of rusty, but I quite like that. Metal bars also might be an option. It's a bit weird having them freestanding, but that might be an option. Let's put these in like this. And our fences, they're probably going to be a bit thin. They're probably going to be a no. We can also, I mean, it is a teleporter. It could be quite interesting to use some stained glass. Let's try a nice purple. See how that goes. That could work, actually. I quite like that. Okay, let's go with the purple stained glass. Not actually sure if purple's the right way, but stained glass I think is. Our wee teleporter. And that will make up the pillars. Like so. Oh, no, go away, you. Go away. It's kind of weird. I'm trying to work with this kind of invisible HUD. It only really comes up when I use my hotbar. When I use my hotbar. But the thing is, it gets rid of my cursor as well, so I can't quite see where I'm pointing. It's probably not going to work, is it? It was a thought. Anyway, let me see. Just bear with me here. Settings, graphics. But it was on 20% earlier, and I think I could see it. It was a bit. Let's say try 20%. There you go. I can see it now, and it's still relatively non-invasive. Yeah, that's better. Having it completely invisible was actually making my head hurt, to be honest. Right, so I think what we're going to do as well is we're going to, so I can break up the shape of that square in the middle. We're going to take the obsidian across like this. And like this. And that is incredibly simple, but like I say, it's all we can really do with it. Now, let's have some detaily bits. Brick slab. That's incredibly boring. Also, if Mojang are watching, I love saying that. If Mojang are watching, sorry, if 4J are watching, if Mojang, 4J, or Microsoft are watching, which none of them are, but I do enjoy saying it. It makes me giggle. That stone. Which one am I on? Stone brick slab. Then please do put some more sci-fi. That's the one. What I was trying to say here. Yeah, we would like some more sci-fi skin packs, please, because this is the Halo mashup pack, by the way, and there is the Mass Effect mashup pack, and they're both rubbish, frankly. This one is slightly better, but I don't know. I think it's time. We need like a proper dedicated one that isn't a mashup pack, one that is made specifically to look cool in Minecraft, rather than just to plug another game that everyone's playing anyway. Anyway, right, so that is our teleporter. How much time? We don't have a lot of time left. So the rest of what's going to happen here is, and please do comment if you think this is a terrible idea, because I'm not 100% sure about this, but I did spend a bit of time. I didn't look at this though. Oh, actually, what's that? Nether brick. Okay, scrap everything I was about to say, because I just realised I like something else more. I was going to use the sandstone for like the base. I'm going to leave that there. Looks a bit used. I like that. Right, I was going to use the sandstone. Right, so in this texture pack, it looks like this. Mostly because I really like this block here. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this block, so all these guys can go away. I'm going to use these guys as well. I think if I was to put that there, stick a bit of that there. Yeah, they go well together. So that's going to be the main block. So we're going to have a big red space station. Obviously, there's going to be plenty of other colours to mix into it. But I think that's going to be the main idea. So what we want to do is, I think we want let's have a look. So I want a stair here and a stair here. Actually, all the way along here, and here, and here. And then we're going to take the, I believe this is chiseled sandstone. I'm going to bring the chiseled. We're going to bring the chiseled sandstone. The chiseled. We're going to bring the chisel. Let me try again. We're going to bring the chiseled sandstone up like so. Right. And we're going to do that all the way around. And this is going to be what makes up the outside walls of our spaceship. Or at least part of it. You can come along there. You can come along there. And that just makes me realise that I need to pull that out a bit. Let's use the... Where are we? Where are you? Stone brick, where is it? Where's the stone brick? Honestly, using mashup packs breaks my brain. Crack stone brick. There we go, stone brick. It looks incredibly plain in this texture pack. It's so weird. You jump onto a new texture pack. That's not going to work. And you jump onto a new texture pack, and it just looks really plain, like weirdly plain. And I'm also going to change, I think, where's my slabs? That's awkward. We got stone slab, sandstone slab. Oh, that's what we just used. No, it isn't. Right, yeah. So we're going to do this here. Get rid of this. Get some cobblestone. Put the cobblestone here like so. Yep, that works better. Oh, no, it doesn't work better. the wrong thing. We want cobblestone stairs, which are, that's awkward. Can't find anything, it all looks weird. Right, there, and back here, we are just going to go like that. Why do they look different? Oh, okay, that's clever. They've done a different block depending on what level, whether it's on the top of the block or the bottom of the block. That's cool. I like that. No complaints. Okay, over here. Yep. And we can continue around like I saw. This is obviously slightly different because that's the inside. Don't know why that's like that. Yes, I do. Right, sorry. Got confused. And here. And here. And up. Like so. Go around the other side. What am I doing? That's not supposed to be there. Right, yeah. Then what we want to do is, I think we want to get a slab. Another brick slab. There you go. Stick another brick slab there. Another brick slab there. Pull this up again. And again on this side. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie blooming daisy. There we go. Like that. There and there. Up, up, up. That might look different on this side actually. Let's get rid of that. We're going to keep the pillars, but we're going to get rid of that. Okay. We need to put one down temporarily anyway, like that. Put this here. Okay, and then we want the bulk shape, like this. And that is what a lot of the outside of the ship is going to look like. There's going to be a lot more detailing. I'll stick some buttons in there, bits of trapdoors, just little bits and pieces to make it a bit more detailed. So it's not just, bulk red, because that's going to be unattractive. We're just about running out of time. So, put the roof on. So I think this is going to be the end of like a big arm, basically. This room is going to come out like so, and like so. I think we're going to have, we need to decide like what the floor of this room is going to be. So I think what we're going to go with for the floor. Oh, I have an idea for the floor. Right, so what we need trapdoor. So either wooden or iron. I haven't decided yet. We'll find out. Let me delete my hotbar because it's getting messy. Wooden iron trapdoors. Okay. And then what we need is a floor block. So something simple for the floor. What's this? Mossy stone. Oh, that genuinely looks mossy. No moss in space. Right. Oh, maybe there is moss in spaceships, but not in mine. My spaceship is tidy and clean. Okay, let's say this is our floor block. Maybe? Oh, maybe. Or that's at least the side block. Right, that's the side block. So what is this? This is oak planks. So if we get some oak, there we go, stairs instead, we can have our surround like that, yep. And then, oops, get rid of that. So everything I'm doing now is going to be pulled out like 5 or 6 blocks in that direction. I'm just keeping this nice and simple because we don't have a lot of time. I want to get this done. So the next part of it would be some kind of slabs. So I think for the inside floors, in fact, give them a bit of colour and we'll go with the sandstone. So what we're going to do that real quick, real quick. And then oh heck, that's wrong. It needs to go down one. Like here. Okay? There. This is what a lot of the corridor flooring is going to look like, which is why I want to do it. We'll take these out, and we're going to have one of the type of trapdoor, like so. Probably going to go with that one, which is the iron one, I believe. Yep. Right, so we're going to go with iron trapdoors for that. Like so. And then we will take our nether brick. I don't know which ones we're going to use of these, so I'll get all three. I think what we'll do is we'll have nether brick, like so. Yeah. And then the actual bottom of the outside of the ship like this. We have just about run out of time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this, just this tiny little bit off camera, just fill in that floor, attach it to there, and then we'll have kind of the whole pod done. By the time I come back in the next episode, I'll also cover up the top of that there. But yeah, for now, we are good. So thank you for joining me in this adventure. I really do think that this one's going to be an interesting one, so please do stick around. And we'll see you all next time. If you join us, if you don't, then we won't see you. Bye!